But we sitting there watching this movie and seeing the first scene where, you know, Rock is in this van, you know, they getting high. They smoking his sherm with all this stuff, blue rags everywhere. You know what I mean? That made me just feel like, man, I want that so bad. I want that power. That looked to me, that was like power to pull up on a guy, put your gun out and just blow him away. You know, at that time it was like, man, that's what I want right there. You know, so we took that back. Well, I took it back, you know what I mean? Go back to the house. You know, you put on your NWA, you know, you stand in the mirror as a kid, got your lokes on and you flexing your muscles and all this stuff. And, you know what I mean? You acting like you got a gun on you and you trying to practice how to pull a gun out and, you know, do all these maneuvers and stuff with your gun. So it was very influential to me.
I've heard so many people, too many to count, say that the movie Colors is why people in their neighborhoods started banging. Yes, sets and hoods were going to other places across the country, Seattle, Portland, like to sell dope. Let's keep it real. Dope and the movie Colors. I'm going to go all out. Dope and the movie Colors and NWA. Damn, and banging on wax. I think those are the 4 factors of gangs spreading across the country.
When Colors came out, like you said, of course it had an impact on us all. We were youngsters. You know what I mean? That movie was just crazy. But I tried to actually, being me, I had influence on some of the little younger homies around me and shit, you know, and I tried to low key, like after Colors came out, I thought I was going to start my own gang, right? I was going to call myself Easy, homie. All of that shit, because, you know, Easy was out there. Again, like I'm only one of the black dudes around there, so I felt special, you know, so I'm like, I'm going to start my own little gang, homie. I'm going to call myself Easy, and I gathered up all the little homies up under me, and they were with it, and we low-key started that shit. It went on for about a week, homie, until one day we was up at the little school, and some of the older homies from my neighborhood were up there, and they seen me write that shit on the wall, and the initials were BC, because we were going to start the gang. It was going to be called Big Crazy Lokes or something. Me and another dude came up with. So the initials were BC, and I think I hit it up on the wall, and one of my older homies now, which from my neighborhood, he's my big homie, he seen that shit one day. He was like, what is that? You know, because the initials are really the same as my neighborhood. So he's like, what is that? And I'm telling him, he's like, nah, you know what I mean? Hell, you know, he shut that shit down, so that shit only lasts like a week. I just tell that story because it's funny. But, you know, I eventually became from my neighborhood. But that's the impact Colors had on us, you know, as a youngster.
Yeah, you just think about how many hundreds of, if not thousands of people did exactly what you did all across the country.